think we live. Oops, let me mute this. What's going on, DoBetterSquad? What's going on, DoBetterSquad? I probably should have had my screen ready. What's good? Where is the chat? I see y'all in the chat. All right, here we go. Give everybody a second to come in the room. We live. Oops. That's how you know the show started, when I had the random windows going. Shout out to everybody. Let's get it started. I see y'all down there in the chat. Everybody, let's get it. Good morning. Hope y'all doing good. Welcome to the Do Better Show, the morning time. Hopefully it won't be too terrible. Let's get it. I want to see, before we get started, I'm going to salute everybody in the chat. Make sure we get them likes up and let me know what's going on, y'all. I want to see locations. Let me know where y'all watching from. I'm broadcasting live from Detroit, Michigan. Let's get it. Let me see locations in the chat. Yeah.
Streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get the money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Call me bitches. Turbulence, people.
Yeah. Early morning with it. Let's go. DoBetterSquad, I'm from the streets.
I'm a bitch from the streets. I get the money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Let's go. Locations in the chat. Let me see it. Yeah.
Call me bitches. What it do, baby?
We in here. DoBetterSquad, it's early. Way What's going on, everybody? Let's see what we got in the building this morning. You guys, let me know if you can hear me good. There's majority, 99% of the time, I can't recognize my voice. But today, I just woke up, my voice sounds extra deep. My apologies if anything is inaudible. Let's see who we got in the chat. Shout out to Daniel. Oh, where is that? I just saw Daniel in the chat. Daniel said he was working out. Let's see here. Why is my thing stop working? Because I need it to work. That's why. There we go. Shout out to Daniel. Oh, man, y'all know I got to hit it. If anybody in the UK.
Top of the morning, governor. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Salute to Daniel. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. We got El Paso in the building. We got UK in the building. We got Smoking Talk coming in from Baltimore. Shout out to Smoking Talk. We got Elaine in the building. Elaine says, looking forward to another great show. Herbal tea ready, mint and ginger. Thanks for your insightful commentaries. Much appreciated. Love for the UK. Hilarious. You know I got to do it, Elaine.
Top of the morning, governor. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Not only, because I love the fact that, shout out to SP. I don't know if he in the chat, but I know he said it the other day, that a lot of people from the UK rock with me. So I had to find the soundbite for you guys. And I'm even more thankful that you guys loved it. Because I was really just shooting in the dark. So that makes it even dope. I hit it again.
Top of the morning, governor. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
The juice worth the squeeze. What's going on, Jay? Jay, I almost want to call you down to the front. I was thinking about it before I started, since I already put you out there. I'm going to need some more of the content. I ain't going to call you down to the front like I want to. Shout out to the homie Lazy Bone. He in the back. Consuming all my resources and not adding anything to the table, not bringing anything to the table. Shout out to all the moderators. Let's see who we got. Real Sims House, hello from Missouri. Shout out to you, Real Sims. Shout out to Missouri. Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know where you at in MO, but it don't matter. We don't have to know. You can claim Kansas City for all we know. Just to say you the champion. So shout out to Raging Half Asian. Raging Half Asian. Out there on the left coast in Portland, Oregon, delivering the good people they nail. Shout out to Raging. What Raging says, DJ Do Better. Facts, Raging. I love that. Well, I love that song. That's the song that's been my intro for my channel ever since it started. And Yeah, I love it. Shout out, I seen that dude named Dave in here. Shout out to Dave, man. I know I seen him in here earlier. Let me see. Dave, I know I saw his chat in here earlier. It was something about yeah, he actually up this up this early this morning. Let me find that chat and then we can get to the video. Oh, I got a little, I'm sitting here messing with y'all in the chat. We gotta get to the video. We gotta get to the video quick. Shout out to SP. I know SP was in here somewhere. SP says, yo, this is the first time I really listened to that beat. That shit go hard. Facts, SP. And I got lucky, man. Because I remember one of the first things, I actually remember, it's crazy, man. You've noticed this. Styles noticed this more than anything. I can remember like comments and stuff from people and like acknowledgments or like locations and all that shit. Like when my channel first started, shit, 7 months ago. And I remember that's one of the first things people telling me was like, Mama, I really like your intro. And I was like, cool, I had to get some way to sucker y'all into watching my terrible content when it first started. So shout out to you. Jim Smith, what's good, man? Good to see y'all. Oh, we got a super chat. Let's see. Shout out to Cujo340. I've been seeing Cujo in the chat a little bit. Cujo says, what's good with it? Virgin Islands in the building. Shout out to the Virgin Islands, man. Virgin Islands, the home of Tim Duncan. Shout out to the big fundamental, man. Good to have you, Cujo, and appreciate you kicking in, man. Salute to the super chat. Shout out to Beanie, man. What up, though? I see you. Neo's, I get the money. Shout out to Neo. Oh, man. Oh, and then y'all can do that, too. I thought about this the other day. If it's a soundbite y'all want to hear, just request it. Theo got y'all.
The streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get the money. I get the money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Make sure that you guys hit the like button. Shout out to Tommy Stiggs. Shout out to Tommy Stiggs. If someone could drop the link to Tommy Stiggs out in North Jersey, he's a real good dude. Real good. Tatted up. I said that before. Tommy was shirtless one day and just tatted up, bro. Not shirtless, but I was like, damn, Tommy. I wouldn't imagine Tommy, just from looks, like, damn, Tommy, I didn't think Tommy would be tatted up like that, man. But I seem to watch you guys' channel. I see you guys, people seem to have a bit of history, as we all do. So that's cool, man. I like Tommy. He's a good dude. Get the likes up. Juice says, the velvet fog in the building. Yeah, that's right. Juice said that's my voiceover name. Should be the velvet fog. Y'all let me know. Housekeeping real quick, and we'll get to the first video. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. New channel member. I said, I'm looking at the video when I said it. I'm saying this shit. I love the super chats, love the support. Cash Apps even better. That's cool. If you guys want to donate to the show, I got my phone right here to make sure I acknowledge you guys. But I'll have one requirement of the show. Two requirements. One, hit that goddamn like button. And then the second requirement is I need to get one new channel member. We got the homie Jesse yesterday. I need to get one. That's it. It's only $3. And they say, Theo, you're trying to get people out of money. It's $3, bro. That's less than a pack of blunt wraps. Come on now. Let's get to the video. Shout out to Derek Gaines. He was our show sponsor. Yes, I think I see Derek down there in the chat, man. Salute to Derek, man. That's why I don't think I put him on the screen yesterday. Good morning, everyone. Shout out to Cincinnati. What's going on, Derek? Derek Gaines is a real good dude, man. There's certain people that you just meet. Well, not just meet. You can just tell, man. Derek's got a good aura about him, man. Salute to all you guys. Bitch, give me what you got. I love it, man. I love that, man. So let's get to the first video. I want to give a shout out to, I already gave it to Derek Gaines. He was our show sponsor yesterday. And if you guys want to beat him, hey, I won't stop you. And shout out to Thon Lexi and the Black Light Podcast. The reason I say this is because I happened to watch his channel, his live reaction, and he reacted to this yesterday. And I said, thank God I need the content. Because I just don't want to overuse Kendra G. And I had been wanting to react to the Pineapple. Shout out to the Pineapple Show as well. I had been wanting to react to them for quite a bit of time, but I don't like the show. And that's no offense whatsoever to Melly and the Pineapple Show. It's just not for me, man. And that's the other thing as well. I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's nothing criminal about not liking everyone's content. I'm sure there's tons of people who don't like my content. It is what it is. And there's larger platforms in the manosphere that I don't necessarily like their content, but I still rock with them, you know, as long as they're not, you know, as long as they didn't do anything to me. What's good, everybody? Let's see, man, this is Serafina. Man, this is Serafina. Let me bring this chat up. She says, I like the glasses. Thank you. I think it's going to be I think I wear my glasses like half the time. Other times I don't. I think it's going to be my look all the time now. It can hide this ugly face. Let's get to it. Shout out to Lawrence. Shout out to Lawrence Tweeds. Birmingham, UK, in the building.
Top of the morning, governor. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Anybody from the UK. I love it. And that's one thing I hadn't actually anticipated, but it seems as if the UK, well, when me moving the show to the morning, helps out a lot of people in the UK. So it's not 11 o'clock at night or 1 a.m. like it usually be when I'm finishing the stream. Look like we got a super chat here. So that seems like it's something that worked out good for you guys. So appreciate it. Everybody on the West Coast is like, fuck you, Theo. Except Raging, because he got to be up anyway. He got to deliver the good people they mail. Let's see what we got here. Look like we got a super chat here from the homie Derek Gaines. Derek says, how about Cartman from South Park when he was singing Cal's mom? What he sing? What he say? I'm not from. I know South Park. Obviously, I don't know what exactly like is Kyle saying, but yeah, man, I could add something to my soundboard. I don't care whatsoever. Derek Gay says, "How about Cartman from South Park when he's singing about Kyle's mom for a clip?" Thanks for the love. Oh yeah, no doubt, Derek. I'm gonna have to look it up. I know Cartman has so many moments in like South Park history. South Park has been on for 20-something years, man. I had recently be having flashbacks of a scene from the South Park movie, and I had forgot. Man, it came out in like 99. The scene with Saddam Hussein and Satan were like dating. I can change, I can change. I just had that song in my mind. I have not watched that movie since 1999 when I was like 16. But shout out to you. Shout out to Mona D. I see Mona D's name in the chat. Look, guys, if you don't go over and subscribe to Mona D's channel, shout out to Batkuza. I see you, bro. If you guys can please go over and see, I switched it up. I was about to threaten you. Please go over and subscribe to Mona D's channel. She's making good content. Let's get from the video. That's from the South Park movie. Yeah, man. I don't know why. I haven't seen that movie in forever, but recently I'll be sweeping, and then the song just come in my mind. I can change, I can change. I was like, what is that? I was like, why am I singing a Saddam Hussein while he gives a gay serenade to the devil? What is going on here, man? What is going on? We're getting off the track. We need to get to the video. Mona D says, I love the South Park movie. I haven't seen it in forever, but that song just popped in my head. Shout out to Baby Vasco. Cartman's mom is also his dad. So when you think about it, the T... Wait, what? Wait. I did not know that. I did watch some South Park. Growing up, my show that I grew up with, like my cartoon I watched the most was The Simpsons. Because I was a small kid. We don't get to the video because I feel like I'm rambling. But I was a small kid when The Simpsons first came out and got big. I mean, like in 93, I think was like when they hit their peak and I was like 10. But I was huge into, The Simpsons. So I would watch South Park sometime, but The Simpsons, I was a hardcore Simpsons fan. So I was like 20, in my early 20s, like 25, before I actually stopped finishing. I think The Simpsons is still going. It's probably terrible. But let's get Bakuza. That's from season 1. Okay, yeah, I didn't even know that about his mom being his dad too. Wasn't his mom like some big, like the town whore? I do remember that. Anyway, SP says, yes, she is her dad. Regarding your voice, you sound like Barry White today. That's so funny. Somebody put that on the comment. I think I said that. Somebody put that on the comment. I guess they had just came across my video, but I think I said that the other day. Shout out to Derek Gaines. Blessing your boy, man. He's going to back-to-back show sponsors. I hear you, man. Remember when Chef was singing his song? Yeah. His salty balls. One thing I remember about Chef, as I said, I didn't really watch South Park like that, but one thing I remember about Chef is that they had some falling out. Chef and the producers about Scientology. It was Isaac Hayes in like Scientology, and I just remember that episode where like they killed his character, but they did it to the extreme. Like he fell off a cliff, got ate by a bear, shit on himself. Like it was ridiculous. Let's get back to the video. Let's get to the video. We haven't even got to it. All right, so we got Pineapple Show. We had a young lady on there from the Pineapple Show, and it's like a 2.5 hour conversation. I just trimmed that shit down to about 30 minutes. So it just shows a lot of examples of like why I don't think that format of show would necessarily work. Well, I guess it depends on the person. But this lady was just pineapple people left and right. Don't get it mistaken, because this ain't no woman bashing channel. A lot of it was for good reason. It was some straight squares on there. And I saw a few of the calls with that Thon reacted to, and then I watched a little bit more. And I thought the best call, in my opinion, that had me cracking up was the very last call. I saved it for the end. But go ahead, let's get to it. Bro, I went from Simpsons to South Park. Yeah, man. But I think that's dope. But I think my thing was that I just rock with the Simpsons, man. Like I remember like having girls like buy me stuff. Like I remember having a couple girls buy me like Simpsons clocks and like house shoes when I was like 24. So like that's how hardcore I was into, like the Simpsons trivia and stuff. Let's get to the video. Appreciate all y'all kicking it with your boy this morning. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's get to the video. Let's see what I'll have. Pineapple. Okay, there we go. And also they're going to be having she's going to be checking their chat. The chat is hilarious. Well, like it always is on most channels. Let's get to it. Where is this start to the video? I should probably stop talking to the mic. I could just think in my head. I don't even have to say this out loud. Since I'm special needs. Shout out to the UK.
Let's see. So talk to me
Hit
about
that like
yourself.
button.
Where are you from? How old are you, if you want to tell us? Do you have kids? What do you like to do? What do you do? Whatever you want us to know.
Okay, so I am from St. Louis, the Show Me State, and I currently reside in Houston, Texas. So that's where I'm at right now. I
My sexy strong. I see
a YouTuber as well and an influencer, but my career, my background is in news. I used to work as a news reporter. Let's see, what else can I tell you about me? I am single. I do not have any children. I am just looking for someone who is on the same page with me. And that's would consist of just being real upfront, being honest, you know, God-fearing man who's on the same page as me. And yes, he needs to be easy on the eyes.
That God-fearing thing, we get back to the video. I just had to make this quick observation. Real Sims House says, I don't like St. Louis. That's funny. This is the God-fearing thing. You know, I try not to criticize it too much because I'm atheist. And I don't ever want to come off like I'm bashing religion, even though I don't believe in none of the shit. And I think a lot of it is silly. But I don't really knock people for what they do, as long as you, as I stated before, don't be a Jehovah's Witness and knock at Theo Coop's house. I got no problem whatsoever with religion. But I just think this God-fearing, he has to be a man of God. I just think we came to this conclusion the other day, SP, during the stream, that a lot of these women just regurgitate the same talking points or things that they heard a previous woman say. I need God-fearing man, God-fearing man, God-fearing man. When last time you opened the Bible and watch her stare at you as if you got 4 heads? Shout out to D. Samuel. I see you, bro.
Top of the morning, governor. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Hey. Yes. That will help. I'm pretty sure.
I gotta be attracted to you.
Boosh Ninja.
Mm-hmm. So, do you have a type? Would you say or no?
So I don't know if it's on purpose, but naturally, all the guys I've dated have been 6 feet. Like, I don't know what that is. I've never said that he had to be 6 feet, but it just naturally happens that way. But I don't really have much of a preference. I feel like looks are subjective. So who I find attractive, you may not think is attractive. So it's pretty much, I'll know when I see him if he's someone that I'm attracted to. And then I got to get to know him. Like, I got to see what that conversation is doing. If the conversation ain't doing nothing and your mentality is, you know, not on the level where mine is, then it's not going to go anywhere. And I don't care how fine you are, boo-boo.
Okay.
I don't care how fine you are. It's about your mind, too. I want it all.
Okay. So tell me, how tall are you? Because you say usually you date guys that are 6 feet. How tall are you?
Yeah, I'm short. They say short girls, I guess, naturally attract tall guys.
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
She need a second one for that.
Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
I heard her say, it's like, what? That, you just made that shit up. That absolutely is not a saying. I've never heard that. Short women naturally attract themselves to taller men. Chick, you're 5'1". You are in what I call the midget zone. I don't think midget is the appropriate word, but damn it, if you're offended, leave. You're likely a midget too. Look, under like 5'4", Theo Coop book, if you're under what? I say 5'4", you in the midget zone to me. 4'10" to 5'4", you in the midget zone. Actually, under 4'10", you might actually be a midget. Theo says, I share your sentiment, Theo. Religion is silly. Yeah, it's just not for me. But as I've gotten older, I realized I used to have a habit when I was younger and immature that I felt the need that even though I didn't agree with religion, I felt the need that I would have to critique it because it's not something that I am into. And I realized as I got older and wiser and mature, I don't need to do that. I could just not participate whatsoever. But the only thing is, just leave me alone. Don't knock at my door at Jehovah's Witness. It's a Jehovah's Witness. I have no problem with Jehovah's Witnesses whatsoever. I have a problem with Jehovah's Witnesses when they at Theo Koot's door. I'm not a man of violence, but I should be at bare minimum be able to get my Mr. Burns on and release the hounds on your ass. If not, shoot at you. Shout out to Joker. I think we got a super check. Give me 1 second. We get right back to the video. 5'1", and I just naturally attract 6 foot people. I think it's only 13% of the U.S. population is over 6 foot. That's a man who's actually in that 13%, because a lot of women assume if you defend short men that you're shorty. That's the logic of these people. Shout out to Joker, man. Appreciate you, bro. Joker, let me know. I think I saw it in the chat before. I know I see you around in these YouTube streets. Are you from the UK too, man? Shout out to the UK. They're rocking with your boy. Jose, we in here. And yeah, I don't like y'all, excuse me, I don't like women slighting my short kings out here, man. Everybody can't be 6'2", man. It just kind of is what it is.
I'm 5'1", so I'm a tiny thing. I'm petite.
Yes. Okay. Hey.
Facts.
We'll see. But okay, so what is the shortest height you would go for?
I don't even know. I'm open. Not my height.
5'2"?
No. Maybe
Facts, SP.
5'9", 5, somewhere in there. Not my height though. I don't want to be looking eye to eye with nobody.
All right, so she's 5'1", and she dropped the requirement to about 5'9". SP says everyone is taller than her. And that's the thing though. It's usually the shorties. Like if a woman is like 5'9", I can see that. That's kind of tall for a woman. But it's usually the short ones. It's usually the tiny ones. Like I said, the 4'10", what we will now call MZ, the midget zone. They're usually 4'10" to like 5'5". Like my man got to be. I'm 5'2". My man got to be at least 6'8". Like bitch, you want him to wear your little ass as an ornament around his neck? What are we talking about? Back to the video.
Okay.
Because I'm short.
No problem. Would you like to tell us your age?
Shout out to Project Leroy.
I'm in my 30s.
Okay.
Yeah.
30s.
Yeah, Leroy, that's just some shit she made up. Sorry for stopping the video. Yeah, absolutely.
No kids. In your 30s, no kids. Okay. Are you looking for marriage, or marriage is not really important to you?
I'm looking for marriage.
Okay. So now when you date, it's only for that. You don't date.
I date with intention. Yes. So if y'all want to hit it and quit it, I'm not the chick for you. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Got you. Hey, you gotta tell them. So that
you got to keep it real up front.
Yeah, so they don't come because they know that's not what you're looking for. I mean, they might still come and act like,
Yeah, they'll try to act like they want one thing, but yeah, you gotta be prayed up and use your discernment, because it is some clowns out here that will try to trick you. So
for sure.
And one more thing, I heard Thon say this yesterday in his reaction. I agreed 100%. If you're a grown ass woman out here, nobody's trying to hear that these men will out here play you. It's up to yourself as an adult not to get played, and not just from men from a relationship aspect, just in life general. If you get played, it's on you. Anytime that I've been played, I had to take an L, it was on me. Shout out to Watch Gamer. I see he said he was short king. Hey man, everybody ain't got it, bro. Everybody ain't got it. I hit the 6 foot mark, but my hair is thinning. SP got a head full of locks, man. That's how I look at it, man. That's how, and I didn't mean to get into this, but I'll just say this real quick. That's how I've always looked at it as far as aesthetics as a man. Everybody's not going to be perfect. Dudes might have the height, and then you might go bald. Or you might be good looking to have some other deformality. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but you guys know what I mean. Shout out to D. Samuel. Shout out to the 6'2" squad. SP says I'm 6'2", so damn near a lot of people are short to me. And that's the one thing that I've noticed. I never noticed the whole height thing, because I'm a 6 foot man, and all the men in my family are between like that 6 foot to like 6'5". And I kind of figured that's kind of where we are. My son's headed to that same thing. But I never even noticed the height thing until I came into the manosphere and just noticed like 6 foot is a thing. I actually wore my head. I rock my head a little bit higher now, because I'm like, I just never thought of my height. But that's also told me that was a privilege that I have, that I could walk around this planet for 4 decades and not even think twice about my height, that no woman has ever mentioned to it. So shout out to everybody.
Okay, what else? What is the main, some of the main qualities you're looking for in him?
Main, I would say he should have a real relationship with God.
I need a fart button. I need to get Thon's fart
real
button.
Relationship, because a lot of people may say, "Oh, I believe in God." But when you get to know them, it's like they don't incorporate God, you know, in anything that they do. And so it's like, okay, but I know you believe, but your relationship, because it's just not gonna work out. I've tried it before, and now I'm to the point to where I know that it just doesn't work out if we're not aligned on the same page, and it's not gonna go nowhere. So,
and she's definitely a cute girl. Make sure you guys shout out. Subscribe to Mona D's channel. Give me 1 second here. Look like we just got a super chat. Give me 1 second. Excuse me. Let's see who we got here. Who we got? I appreciate all y'all spending your time with me early in the morning. Let's see what do we got here. We have D Scott. Shout out to D Scott. D Scott says, I'm in my 30s. Red flag. I'm all about the mind. Red flag. Women don't know the difference between 6 foot tall and the real eyelashes. It's so funny. Appreciate the contribution, D Scott. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm broadcasting live from Detroit. It's so funny you said that, man, because I saw a video once, we get right back to it, of like people doing street interviews. Shout out to Red Bill Jones. Me and Red Bill talking behind the scenes, and he said he wanted to do some street interviews. I think he's going to plan on come up here to Detroit. And I said, have at that shit. That's the last thing Theo Coop wants to do. Not that friendly in real life. Well, the last thing I want to do, but salute to everybody. It's content gold. But the whole point was that some dude who was probably about, 5'8", 5'9", talking to a short chick who was really overweight. She was like 5 foot, maybe 5'1", and he asked her how tall she was. She said like 5'4", which she obviously wasn't. And how tall was he? She said something like 5'2". This motherfucker was half a foot taller than her. So I actually think some truth in that. A lot of these women don't even know height. Or like I take my son's 16 now, and I take my son to the doctor, and he still goes to some of those, children's hospitals and whatnot. And the nurses are like, I think my son's probably like 5'8" or 5'9" right now. He's about to hit his growth spurt. And then all the nurses are like trying to get his height, and they're like 5 foot. I was like, why is this your job? You measuring these children that you can't even reach. Appreciate you, bro. Let's get back to it.
Okay. What else?
Janessa Coleman, I see you.
He has to be. I have to be physically
Scott from the
attracted.
VA. Good to see you, bro.
I always laugh because my friends give me a hard time about that. I don't know who they be dating.
What are they saying? They're saying you should date somebody you're not attracted to physically?
Yeah, they give me that impression or something,
Facts,
but yet they mess with dudes they're attracted to. So I don't know. I think they're just being hard on my type.
Okay.
My type. And I just like attractive guys. Those guys that are attracted to me, most of the times I'm attracted to them.
I'm rich, bitch.
It's really looks are subjective, like I said. So
I want to fast forward this nonsense. I want to get to the calls though, but just want to give a breakdown of getting to know who this woman is. Shout out to Derek again, man. Derek says, I found out, let me move this a little bit so I can see it a little bit better. Give me 1 second. Derek says, I found out in my life, people use religion to act up. Why can't she find a man in her church? She may have had a bad reputation. Her energy is off. Great observation, Derek. And that's something that I spoke on that on other videos because, as I said before, Theo Coop grew up in an extremely religious household. I'm atheist. I don't knock people for being religious, but that was something that always bothered me. With this woman, we can use as well. But there's been other women on, more importantly, on Mr. Samuel's show. I remember him speaking in several versions, and I ranted on that in the past. I won't go too long now. But so many of these people who claim to be religion, and they claim to be religion, but I've said it. Their only religious acts is saying that they're religious. They'll say they're God-fearing woman. They're looking for a man of God. He has to be this, has to be that. Ask them when the last time they went to the church. Ask them when the last time they opened up a Bible. It's when the last time they did any type of Christian or religious act that would benefit other people. Crickets. I need to hit the crickets button on the soundboard. You're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right. And if these people, more specifically, she can fall into this category, but more specifically, I'm thinking of the virgins, the 35-year-old versions, the 45-year-old versions. There's a couple of those I need to react to, calls from Mr. Samuels that I never did. He's talking to these women who are hardcore religious people. Then why aren't you in a church that pairs single people, that has some type of singles ministry? And it's all bullshit, man. Let's get back to the video. I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. Let's get back to it.
Okay.
Other than that, of course, he has to be a driven man.
Mr. Gino, I see you, bro.
Driven. He has to have, do not settle for less. I won't. A driven man,
I saw somebody say they was late
I like
waking
the
up.
thought of an
Who's that?
entrepreneur. I'm not gonna say that. Oh, he has to be one, but I just think
everybody
we should
an
all
entrepreneur.
be striving to work for ourselves. You know, so that's attractive to me.
Okay.
If possible.
Okay. What else when it comes to his mentality? So you say driven, needs to have faith, a strong one. What else?
Personality. I want to be fun. I'm a
Shout out to
person.
you, Janesta.
I'm sort of a daredevil. I like to do activities. Like I did a solo trip all by myself to Cancun, and I zip lined. I did like 7 different zip linings. I've done bungee jumping. I'm an activities person. So he'll have to be that type of guy that
Don't nobody care
loves
about
to
this.
explore and travel the world and do activities as well.
Okay. What else?
Shout out to D. Samuel. I heard you say in the chat yesterday. Me too. Your son's 16 and a half. Only a year and a half left in the child support. Virtual high five, bro. Let's get back to it.
How much money does he need to make?
I've never put a number on it, but he should be doing good for himself. And for the comment that just said she doesn't want a hard working, y'all always trying to twist what people say. Like I said he can be, I'm not against him working a great 9-to-5 job. That's a hard working man, right? An entrepreneur is also. So it's either or for me. But in a perfect world, an entrepreneur, I cannot talk tonight. An entrepreneur would be nice because that means that we can up and go whenever we need to, whenever we want to. Okay. If we have a family emergency, we could be there. Like, it's just the freedom of that.
Facts,
I feel like you'll end up making more than you ever made on a 9-to-5 through working for yourself, personally.
Okay. What else? So you don't want to give me a number?
Basically.
I never thought about a number.
Think about
this. Is a woman in her 30s, by the way. The other thing, I don't know if you guys caught it. I probably should have said it in this video. She never gave her age. Melly asked her how old she was, and she was like in her 30s, and she just left it at that. Like, no, we can't just leave that question open-ended like that. My sexy strong says, I'm ready for my morning coffee, and she said something else earlier. But I won't go back to it about the men not being in the church. And yeah, the men aren't in the church for a reason because the church is kind of full of shit. And it's designed, I'm not knocking the women. That's the pastors and the whole church system designed like that. Wash Gamer says, when women are looking for a man of God, they're looking for a man that will forgive her past 3 or 4 and be a doormat to her BS. Facts, man. Facts, man.
It's good.
Let me get to it real quick. Let me grab that. Let's see here. I know I saw it. Shout out to Mr. Gino. Mr. Gino says, we're going to need some bigger L's for this woman. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's get to the calls. That's what
what's comfortable?
She's 37.
You know how much you make. You see how comfortable you are. Would you like your man to make about what you make? More, less is okay?
No, he can make more. He can make more. I don't mind.
No shit. Joke just woke up.
Obviously.
She's making me
I
sick.
don't have a number. Like, he needs to be making nice money. We need to be able to live the way we need to be living, and we need to be able to provide for, if we have children in our future, we should have a nice amount of money set aside and things like that. But I've never sat down and just thought about the number that he should have in his bank account.
Shout out to Selvin out here in the UK.
Top of the morning, governors. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Shout out to everybody in UK. Larry, I see you, bro. And Joker, did you say you were from the UK or not? I'm just trying to confirm. I try to get all my UK people, keep y'all in mind. And I just wanted to bring this up because I know D. Samuel said she was 37, and then D. Scott says 37, good lightning. Here's the deal. I didn't watch this is a 2.5 hour video. I will not give this shit 2.5 hours of my life. I had to give, I probably damn near did it yesterday, editing this down for you guys, but I only did it for y'all. But I don't believe she ever said it. I know if you were watching Thon's show, she said something later on in the video, which I'm pretty sure I cut out, but she was talking to somebody and she just gave an example. You know, if you were a 37-year-old man, and since she didn't say her age, we just made the natural assumption that she was 37. I'm not knocking it. She very well may be, but I think that was Thon just assuming. And we can roll with that assumption. It's not that big of a deal. 37 it is, but I said this. People don't usually say I'm in my 20s or in my 30s if they're 21 or if they're 31. They say that shit when they're at the end of said spectrum. Myself, I'm 39. I'll be 40 in July. I can sit up here and say I'm in my 30s, but I don't even feel right saying that because I'm in my 30s for like 5 more months. Hit the like button.
Like, I've never thought about that. And to be honest with you, I only meet educated guys anyway, like educated guys with nice jobs.
Facts, Melvin.
Like, so
Where do you
they're
find
always
them? Like, you need to tell me, where do you go? Where they at?
no. I'm just saying, just everywhere. Like when I run into guys, I always find out they do something interesting, or they may work for themselves, or they may like. I've never.
Katie Walker, I see you.
I'm laughing at the comments. I really do not have a number. Hey, I give you a chance. I'll tell you this. I'm a dreamer. I'm very driven. I'm always striving for the next thing.
Joker and Cali, okay.
He just has to have this
Okay, good, Joker. I couldn't remember it now. Okay, shout out to the Cali
same
boys.
mentality as I do. So
Okay, why I asked for the number is just so the guys that come in, they know not to come in if they don't have that type of money. That's why, you know. But if you don't want to say a number, it's no problem.
She should have a number, though. She should have a number. That's the main point. Let's see. We got another super chat here. Shout out to Derek Gaines, man. Shout out to Ohio, bro. Derek's such a good dude. What Derek's got here? She wants the freedom to do what she wants. Women like this are as common as the number one at McDonald's. Money first, then maybe love. Yeah, man. And they try to hide it. They try to hide it as well as this, oh, that's not my intentions. When it's obvious it's what it is. But if you're going to be this stringent on a man's income, you got to give me a number, like you said. What are you doing here? Especially a woman of her age. She ain't a 19-year-old babbler. The squad is saying closer between the ages of 35 and 40. So what are we talking about here? Back to the video.
What else? Can you have kids?
you know what? So
Facts, Juice.
I have been open in a point in my life to that. I am open, but what do I prefer? I would prefer that
Hit that like
he
button.
does not have kids.
Mhm.
However, I don't want to say that, oh, he got kids, I'm gonna miss out on my blessing. You understand what I'm saying? So if it were up to me, I want to start fresh and we build a family together.
Mhm.
That's my desire, my heart's desire. But you know,
But you're open. You can have one. You're open.
possibly one, but I would prefer him not have children.
All right, I'm gonna let it play because we're about to get. Yeah, actually, we're getting into the first call right now. I just wanted to peep this. I just wanted to read this comment from Watch Gamer. Shout out to Baltimore, by the way. Shout out to Smoking Talk. He says, at D. Samuel, she just wants to be seen. This isn't for dating purposes. And the reason I brought this chat up is I didn't think this initially, but then as the call was going on, I started to think this, like, ma'am, you are not here really to date. And then I saw she does have an IG following. I think she had like, I forget how many followers on IG. She has a small YouTube channel, like 3,000-4,000 subs. But yeah, I think it may be some truth to this one.
Oh, are you hiding?
What
are you doing?
Larry say right here? Are
Your
you
mic
low?
is off.
Facts.
I'm gonna. Here we go.
Melly, you caught me way off guard, man.
Yeah. Wait, we don't see your face. Can you put the camera in front of you?
I can't, Melly. I can't. Gotta go.
Oh.
It's some weirdos.
Why are you
man.
here then?
Right. He was about to get the pineapple anyway.
But you're open to start as long distance and then he moves closer or not even?
If they're serious about it, if they're serious about it, I don't mind.
Okay. Would you move in with a guy before marriage?
Probably not.
Okay. Then once married, who pays the rent or the mortgage?
Well, he'll probably pay it. Men always want to pay it.
What if he doesn't?
I've never met a man that did not want to take over and pay for things.
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
See, want is the wrong word. Want is the wrong word. I don't know about that. I don't know about men. Yes, we will. men are a little bit more open to taking care of, things financially. Let's say like a 60-40 split. Like you don't have to pay as much. I kick in a little bit more. But wanting to pay, I don't know about that. SP's laughing at Real Sims. What she say?
Hey, you've been lucky, I guess, in your life.
I'm just saying, like even dates and stuff, like I don't
Laser
know.
Pants was
They
good.
like to feel needed and they like to be
Glamorous
the
D, I see.
provider, the security. So I don't know. That would be interesting if I got with a guy and it was serious and he was like, yeah, so we got to go half on the rent. Like at this point, being full grown, I don't.
Full grown.
I can't see that happening.
Okay,
Even though I know it could, but.
So tell me, what do you do with your money then?
With my money?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning like while he's paying the mortgage or something?
Yeah.
Well, I'll pay for things. I have things that I'll need to be paying for, but I'm just saying I'm not gonna pay for the mortgage, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, because that's just something that's outlandish. Real Sim says, Styles Point, I bet she don't know how to make real bread.
I'm rich. Because they want to pay. I promise you, they want to pay for the mortgage. Okay. Let us know in the chat, guys. Y'all be wanting to pay for it. Y'all don't want the woman to go half on the mortgage. Y'all really want women to go half on the rent. So, am I wrong? If I'm wrong,
I don't know. Hey, we're gonna see. Chat, what are you saying? As a man, would you like to pay for the mortgage fully, or you want to split?
Shout out to Jahar, we got a new subscriber.
Let's see what they're talking about. Somebody said wrong.
Facts.
They say 50-50. They say yeah for my wife.
I see you, Jose.
I want her to pay now. What? 50-50, 50-50. Hey. Okay, some people say she's not wrong.
50-50 on the mortgage? Oh, okay.
I don't know. They say you're wrong. Hi, Richie.
Oh, hold on. We about to get into this call, but I just want to say one quick thing on the 50-50 argument. May not be a popular opinion, but I'm going to throw this shit out there. I don't think a man should be looked down on for wanting to go 50-50 with his partner. Hear me out. Hear me out for a second, because this isn't like a popular talking point. I don't think a man should be looked down for that. And here's my reason, and here's my logic behind that. Because if I get with a woman and she goes and she starts paying 50-50, you know how that's better? Because if she was alone, she had to pay 100%. What the fuck are we talking about here? And it amazes me. I see content creators that I rock with who say, nah, man, 50-50 is some whole ass shit. Here's what I think, because nothing is black and white. The vast majority of things are in the gray, just like the vast majority of people are average. Black and white are the extremes. Now, can you be a man going 50-50, you guys are both playing half, and you still walk around that bitch? Oh, I don't believe a man's income should dictate how much power he has in the home. I just don't believe that. But you can't be, I'm 50-50, and then your wife got to do all the cooking, she got to do all the cleaning, and you walking around like a dude that's paying every single bill. If you paying every single bill as a man, I don't feel you have to lift a finger in that bitch, like at all. But if you're going 50-50, no, bro, you can't. We know as men, you can't have it all. Just my hot take. Let's get back to Richie, because this dude's a fool. Let's get to it.
Hey, good night, Nelly. Good night, Dara. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Man, I'm doing great. Had a terrific day today, and I'm just here at home relaxing, and saw this beautiful girl named Dara on the stream, and I said, let me come and talk to Dara.
Oh my God.
Nice to meet you.
Awesome.
Yo, hold up. I gotta say something. This nigga sound like a phone scammer from India. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? Richie sound like his name is Richie. Richie sound like he in Delhi somewhere cooking up a scheme. He is gonna blow your grandma's T-Mobile bill up this weekend. Who is this lame?
It's your first time on the show, right, Dara?
Yes.
All right. How has it been so far?
Goddamn phone scammer.
Not having any luck.
All right. Hopefully that will change soon. All right. So, what are some of the things that you're interested in? Like, what are some of the stuff you like to do?
I like activities. So anything
activities.
She's not
yes.
into this dude.
Okay.
Golf.
What Okay, you play golf.
Hmm.
That's impressive. I've never played golf in my life. I only watch on TV, like Tiger
But
Woods and those people.
My bad. I had it blocked, Beanie. My bad.
brother, I ain't even gonna waste your time. Pineapple.
My bad. I had it blocked for a second. I got it fixed now. Let me get to the super chat. I think I saw one here.
I'm rich, bitch.
Derek Gay says, I'm not paying nothing. Some women use sex as a golden ticket. I'm 53. Oh, Derek, I didn't know you was 53, man. I'm 53 and I've seen it all my life. I never pay for the cow when I can get the milk for free.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
Facts, Derek. Facts. There ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I see, man. He should have been. Yeah, man. We should have. Oh my God.
Move this man.
That dude was terrible. I'm telling you, he in Mumbai right now. He on his break in Mumbai, about to terrorize somebody's grandma in Indiana. Boo says he got to set up too. Facts, man. I talked to him before. He called me saying I had a warrant by the FBI. I said that's not true. You can't get me, Richie. D. Scott says, I believe dudes are trolling at this point. Facts, man. Facts. And there was some trolls, some obvious trolls, D. Scott, and I just cut them out. And it was some obvious trolls. But this dude, I would say, Richie, come on, Richie. If you're not trolling, that makes it even funnier, man. Oh, telemarketer. We got another super chat from Natalie Yarbrough. Natalie just sent the $5 love. No comment. Appreciate you, Natalie. Appreciate everybody.
I'm rich, bitch.
Let's get back to it.
Okay.
I know a phone scammer when I hear one.
Fab.
No.
That's what I'm saying. These dudes are
Fab.
weirdos.
Don't come on here then. Go to YouTube to watch the show.
And we can clown her about, we can get at her for however she's acting, but it was some legit weirdos.
Why are
in
you
here.
in the room?
You see this crap, Mona?
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
is it Dara?
Facts,
Dara.
Sylvan.
Dara? I had to hop on because you looking like you giving me mad Ashanti vibes. I had to hop on this motherfucker. I'm like, Lord Jesus, she cold. She cold.
Oh, well, thank you.
You funny, up.
Why you dressed like you ready to go to a ball?
What?
You dressed like you ready to go to a dance or something. Like you ready to go to the prom or something.
I'm sorry. You said pineapple?
Yeah. I'm not dressed up at all. This is just a top.
It's going to be some weirdos on here that rightfully so needed to be pineapple. Maybe he was on the borderline, possibly, so I could care either way. But it's going to be some guys that she just pineapples. It's going to get to a point in the video here in a second where it seems like, okay, she's just doing this just because she's got the screen time and she's doing it just because she can. And that's where I think that's a bit uncalled for, but still funny content. Baby Vassal says, was my man looking for a green card? Facts, man. Facts. Oh, we getting to the States one way or the other. If we can't do it the old way on us.gov, it's going to be on Melly's show. Back to it.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. We're about halfway through the show, guys. A little bit more than halfway show. I still need that one new subscriber to the channel. One new membership. Just one. It's $3, y'all. We need one. One a show.
Charles?
Let's see what Charles talking about.
You guys just sent me.
Just flagged and
Matt. Hello, Matt.
What's good, Matt?
Hey, hi, ladies.
Hi,
How are
Matt.
you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Yeah, so, I've been watching your show, Melly, for a while. Never got in here, but Dara just piqued my interest. I think
Shout out to Jam for subscribing.
she's a strong woman. I seen all the nonsense that's going on, and I think you're a strong woman. And so I would like to talk to you. I'm in Arizona. I know you're in Houston, Texas.
Facts, Boosh.
I am.
How does that sound like, would that work for you?
I really would prefer someone to live here unless we vibed like that and clicked like that. Would I approve a long distance? But
I'm rich, bitch.
preferably, I would like someone to live where I am.
And excuse me, I had to pause it right here. This is what doesn't make any sense. You're on an internet show trying to find somebody local. She in H-Town. I think I saw Rod Neal in the chat. Rod the God. This all you, bro. She in H-Town, but only looking for dudes who's in H-Town. Then you need to be in a meet and greet, something local. Why are you on the internet? Boost says her first mistake was even getting on here to find a long-term relationship. Facts, but like somebody else said in the chat, and I see we got a super chat. I'm going to grab it right now. I don't think she's here for that. And it becomes evident in one of these calls. I just can't remember which one. Afternoon, Aunt Jenny. We got a celebrity in the building. Make sure you guys go follow Aunt Jenny on her other page. I don't have the link, but she has, this is her personal page, not this one. Go to her other page. Let's see here. We got another super chat. And let me grab that 1 second here. Derek, shout out to Derek, man. Derek breaking the bank today. Derek says, what if Kendra opened up the lines? I would love to see that. The reactions would be great to see. They chat would ask questions. Kendra's don't ask. Facts, man. Facts, man. And like I said, Kendra's chat to me is a gift and a curse. And I say a curse because Kendra can't seem to run her show without it. But it does they do ask all the questions that she doesn't seem like she has the ability to ask. So there's always that. Appreciate it, man. Let's get back to the video.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's cool. I don't do social media or anything like that. So I mean, I would definitely like to talk to you outside of the stream. You piqued my interest.
And this dude is mad boring. He's going to get pineapple. But Rod the God said, Rod the God is in Houston, for those who don't know. It's 7 million people in Houston. God damn, it's 7 million people, man. 7 million people in the H-Town metro. She's just trying to leverage the internet. Facts, man. Facts. And it's going to get kind of obvious here in a second. This is back to it.
Matt, you seem like a really, really nice guy. Really, like you actually do. But I'm going to have to nicely pass on you. I'm sorry.
Facts, Silver.
Okay. It's it. Hello.
Oh shoot! How you doing? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh snap! I didn't really think this would happen. Big fan. How you doing? How you say your name, Dara?
Oh yes. I'm sorry. Real Son's house. Yeah, that's Aunt Jenny from Just Pearly. Oh yeah, we family. Aunt Jenny's been subbed to my channel for a long time. I'm always reacting to her content. Oh yeah, Aunt Jenny's good people. She's here all the time.
Dara, hi.
Let me drop her link real quick because I want to make sure I don't want you guys subbing to. That's her personal channel. Let me find her link. Give me 1 second.
Whatever. I'm sorry. My apologies. How you doing? Wow. Yeah. No, it's been an honor. I come by your show every now and then. Like, wow, what type of chumps on this show every now and then. No offense to them. I just be joking. But you're very beautiful. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't come on this show to really I just wanted to see if it would be really true. But
what are you talking about, bro?
It's true. Okay.
Yeah, if it's real, if it's like a real thing, I didn't know. Listen, since I'm here, I might as well tell you a little something. I hope my friends ain't watching. That'd be crazy.
It's a pineapple for me. When you come up here, be ready for what you want. Speak what you want. Speak what you want. Like, don't come up here like, I don't. No, we ain't got time for that tonight.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
I just dropped a link to Aunt Jenny. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to the
Top
UK.
of the morning, governors. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
UK be showing you boys so much love. Backuz, I see you. Backuz, where you watching from? I know I asked you before. I try to remember everybody. I don't know why I try because it's impossible. I'm going to try anyway. But this is my exact point. Yeah, that dude, he did seem a bit unprepared. A lot of these people do, which is weird to me. Why you go into it, you click the link and then surprise when somebody pick up. But be that as it may. She pineappled that dude for no reason whatsoever. Now I just think she's just pineappling people. And I think Rod said it. Let me grab a chat that Rod said. Let me get right back to the video. Rod said, why is she even on the show? Facts, man.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
You need to be somewhere local. And this, I think Larry said it in Project Leroy. Someone said it in the chat. Larry said she's catfishing dudes. And she is a nice looking woman. Don't get it mistaken, but don't forget, fellas, we got to see what's behind that. She do got on, I wouldn't say a full pound or a full 2 kilos like most of them, but she got on a good half pound, maybe a full brick of makeup on, plus the wig. So yeah, but like Rod said, big up Auntie repping the UK. Oh yeah. I appreciate all y'all showing me love from the UK. But she's not here for love, man, or whatever. She's here for a clout chasing. And ma'am, if you see this reaction, it's not that serious. But it's obvious that she wasn't looking for. It didn't seem like she was there for the right reasons. She just piling up at that dude for no reason. So we're family. It's official. Shout out. Oh, shout out Jenny. And I'll be talking, like I said this before, but I'll be talking to other content creators about you. And I was surprised, like, I know other content creators over here in the States. They're like, oh, we ride with our Jenny. So I started noticing. That's why I said Esther better watch. Esther. I should make that a soundbite, our Jenny. I just thought about that. I should make that a soundbite. Esther. Pearlie's Esther. Oh my God. We were laughing about that on someone else's channel. Let's get back to the video. Appreciate it, our Jenny.
Like he did not even know what he.
No. Hi, Naz.
No, she pineapple that
your
dude
mic
for
is
no
off.
Hey, Melly.
Fact.
Hi.
Facts.
First and
Juice.
foremost, hey, Dara. Am I
Hi.
saying it right?
Yeah, Dara.
Okay, I just got 3 quick questions because I've been tuning into live for a minute, right? 1, what's your zodiac?
I'm an Aries.
Facts, Larry.
Me too. High five. Boom. All right, 2. I listened to like a lot of things you said, a lot of things other people said. What value do you feel like you bring into, a relationship leading to a marriage?
I agree, Rod. He did deserve to get. Well, I say she didn't even give him a chance to recover. I think if he would have got a chance to recover, he might have been okay. But I'm not mad at that either, man. If I ever do a show and I have call-ins, if you some bitches ain't ready, I'm click. SP, you've been rocking with me since day one. Get your shit together. Click. That's just kind of how it is. But I hear you. I think she's a troll, says Janesta.
Well, I am who I am. I'm a woman of God. I'm driven. I'm a career woman. The value is, I would say, would have to do with my spirituality. And I'm a compromiser. I'm a communicator. I think that a lot of relationships fail because they are not communicating.
Okay.
I mean, I can cook. I can.
What's your best dish?
My best dish.
You got a beautiful smile too.
Thank you.
The lipstick is bringing out.
I'm sorry, I didn't even catch that. But
I said the lipstick is bringing out the smile.
Thank you. It's red lip for Valentine's Day.
Get to it, bro.
But I can cook whatever. I guess I don't have a favorite dish.
She said she can cook. Somebody said earlier she couldn't make bread.
So I've listened to you for a while. You mentioned spirituality. You mentioned it probably about for the past hour or so. Like what areas of life should a guy be more? I don't know. Like if I was him, right? How do I form this question? I guess how would I prove to you that my spirituality is what you're looking for? Because you mentioned that a lot. Like every dude in every conversation you and Melly had.
Okay, so it's not. That's something that's hard to explain because it's not what I think what I was saying was a lot of guys, they'll be like, yeah, I believe in God, but then they don't, you don't
they
really
have no practice
God in their life. Yeah, you don't know, like,
right.
It's like, well, he said I be hanging on to he said he believed, but it's not coming up. And even in our relationship, it's not coming up. Like, everything is very selfish and about you and I and what I did. And it should be this way. And
if this ain't the pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is. I guarantee you, she doesn't talk about practicing any of the religion that she talks about. Bakuza says, I'm from Georgia. My guy used a name for my channel. It comes from a game called Yakuza that I play. I just added the bat and son. So to it is lame as hell. No, man, I think it's kind of dope, actually. And I know for Yakuza from my time in Japan, so I already was familiar with that word. When you saw Bakuza and then son, that's a Japanese, I don't know if it's surname. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. I haven't been in Japan for a long time. No, man, I actually think it's kind of dope.
This amount of time before this, like very
dude is fumbling the pineapple. Facts.
And I don't hear God in that. And so spiritually, two people can't be at the exact same level. That's not what I'm saying. You don't have to be at the same level. I don't believe that you can because we all have two different journeys.
Facts, Gino.
However, I do have to know that he is in your life and that you're not just, oh yeah, I believe it's a God. Okay, well, how are you applying that to your life? That's all.
I would ask her, when the last time you was in church? Go. Like, watch her fumble the bag.
It's real like that at this point. That's where I'm
No,
at.
it is. Especially in today's time, you got to be spirit. It's a lot of spiritual warfare going on now. You know?
Yeah.
I might
really
do it,
is.
SP.
So, Blue, when
Okay, my next question.
Blue, I have a question for you. When you're in a relationship, what is something that that you bring, like something like your best quality when you're in a relationship? What is it?
Facts, Project Leroy.
Well, like she mentioned, she's an Aries. I'm an Aries. Also, I bring confidence, awareness. I bring you that mental comfort, you know, because a lot of people I feel like I read a lot of books, right? I'm like a super nerd, so I feel like a lot of people don't have that just that emotional awareness about themselves. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like that's like my biggest asset that I can bring into a relationship as of right now.
Okay.
What about you, Dara?
Where do you live?
Where do I live? I live in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But however, I do travel to and from, you know.
Yeah.
But I know that it might not work for you because you want someone that's home based, more or less, which I respect. However, but like I forgot the guy's name. You know, shout out to him. He mentioned how like if you give, you know, just have that conversation with people, then you can gradually just build into. Okay, let me just put it like this, because I listened to you, you know, through multiple conversations, and you mentioned that you want somebody that's home based, but it's kind of hard to find a guy that's directly in Houston when you're kind of just meeting guys through a stream on YouTube, you know?
Facts. It's common sense, man. It's common sense. Oh, we got a super chat here. Let me grab it. Janessa says, "I think she's a troll." Here's the thing, Janessa. You're in the right area, just the wrong lane. I don't think she's necessarily trolling. What she's doing is clout chasing, and it's kind of similar. But I think that she's on here just to promote herself, not necessarily to troll, but she is here to promote herself. She's not here for the right reasons, in my opinion. Let's see. What did Derek say? Derek says, let's see. He says, stop the conversation. Stop. The conversation stops when they say, "I cook, I clean." I just say, "I hope you feed and clean yourself." Damn, that's a dumb thing to say to me, man. Facts, man. Facts. It's not. I mean, it's something natural. You know, it's like being a man, and I can't work around the house a little bit. I'm not saying every dude is a licensed builder or anything like that, but just a man not be able to do simple things with his hands, like change a tire. That kind of just comes with being a woman. I think. Appreciate all the love you showed me, Derek. Let's get back to the video.
Especially when we all like found this link through Melly's page. I've been following Melly for a while, and I know she's not from, you know,
Japan's
the U.S. and things of that nature. So, how do you feel about you know, just gradually building with somebody out of state and bringing it, you know,
facts,
home?
D.
I would have to know for sure that they're on the same page, because guys, they'll say they're interested, but they'll be doing everything under the sun in their city, and they're not for real. So that would be a really big reach to, you know, talk to someone that does not live here.
So you would be willing to move, Blue?
Of course. I mean, I have a military background. You know, I've served time overseas and things of that nature. So it's nothing to me to get up and, you know, just go.
And I have as well, and I wouldn't do that shit. That's, in my opinion, some sucker ass shit for a dude to go. I mean, I don't think men should move in with women at all, period. But you're willing to move across the state. First of all, let me hit you with one of these, brother, all the way out in Philly.
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
Stop the cap, bro. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to the UK.
Top of the morning, governors. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Appreciate the super chat. Daniel says she wants the attention and validation. Facts, man. Facts. And that's why I think what Janessa was saying, she was saying she was a troll. I was like, not really trolling, but kind of in the same sort, because she's not here. She's not here for that. She would be somewhere looking for somebody local, maybe like a local meet and greet. Rod DeGoss said it's 7 million people in the Houston Metroplex. Like, what are we talking about here? Appreciate it, Daniel. Let's get back to it. Oh, you know what? Let's see. I think I had one more. Did I get one more? Yeah, I think I got no. Yeah, I think this is a different one from Derek. Shout out to Derek, man.
I'm rich, bitch.
Derek says if everyone in church was right for each other, they would all be married. She's just saying that I don't like her energy. Facts, man. Facts.
Bang! It's good.
You would be in the church getting your holy roly on. You the bishop, and JC. The big homie Jesus. Y'all be working that out. It's a trifecta. Let's try to get this together. This party, that party. Jesus and the pastor. Actually, I think that's 4 people. Something like that. They do that in church, like on Easter or something. I don't know. Back to the video.
Okay.
Especially if I'm moving to a home, then I'm good, right?
Facts, Smoke.
But I do want to ask you a question.
Get to it, bro.
What's your how do I formulate this? What's your like middle ground when it comes to? Because you say you want a person to like meet you in the middle. Like, what's that? I know it's the spiritual, because life is spiritual, mental, and physical, right? So what's that like? Do you want a man that's mentally strong? You know what I'm saying? I get you because you mentioned a guy that you want that's like financially backed, pretty much. You want him to be spiritually aligned, but you know,
ladies
you
and gentlemen, we just have a new member join the DoBetterSquad. Salute.
Well, that's exactly what I mean. When I say spiritual, I'm thinking that mental is all like that's all in one.
I'm tired of this nonsense. I'm gonna skip to the final couple calls that I thought were pretty funny. This one was supposed to be more even keel, but I'm just bored with it. Shout out to I'm gonna shut the show down. We got a new member, ladies and gentlemen. Let me bring this up. Shout out to Boosh Ninja. Shout out to Boosh Ninja. I'm gonna give him a double air horn because Boosh been rocking with your boys since day one. Boosh Ninja, salute, man. Albuquerque, New Mexico's finest. If you see this man's name in the chat, that's Boosh Ninja. Say it with 2 O's, bitch. Back to the video. Appreciate you, Boosh.
Well, I would just ask you, future reference, just be more
show Boosh some love in the chat.
Because the person like me, I pay attention to detail. So if you just a little bit more detail, then, you know, I can expound on other things and then really say, you know, what I need to say to you, more or less. Answer your questions how they need to be answered instead of just saying stuff back to you. You know?
Yeah, I don't think I could be no more detailed than what I've been being.
Facts, Larry.
So, all right. It was very nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you. Well, I appreciate you. Shout out, Melly. You know, I love the channel. Keep going. Car show, all that.
Shut up. I'm going to fast forward a little bit to the next call. But Lou Optic had a good comment while I'm doing that. A man has already lost when he starts to negotiate. He should be trying to get on his program, not the other way around. Facts, man. Facts, man. Facts. It's like, what are you doing here, man? And he's just talking. Shout out to Boosh. Yeah. Show that man some respect in the chat. Boosh Ninja, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm pretty sure Boosh owes me like $400, but it's okay, Boosh. You join the channel membership. I'll wipe the slate clean. I won't come after you anymore.
Here, it would be really hard to find somebody in Houston.
Yeah, but Houston's so big. Like,
still, America is hella big. Like, we get people from every state. So
I'm glad you found it, Mona.
Hi, Troy.
Bro, about to dude dropping a big rig.
Good, how are you?
I have zero complaints. I literally just jumped in this. I know nothing about nothing. A small little disclaimer. What's going on, sweetheart? How you feeling tonight?
I'm doing good, thank you.
He driving the truck if y'all don't know.
I did hear that you're in Houston. Is that correct?
Excuse me?
I heard that you're in Houston. Is that correct, Houston?
Yes, that's correct.
Excellent. I'm gonna start it off like this. I'm gonna ask you just some random questions. Is that cool with you?
Keep your eyes on the road, bro.
Well, I'm gonna start it off like this. I can't see your face, so there's not much. So I'm gonna have to throw you a pineapple.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
And if you didn't have proof before, shout out to Danger Busty Active for subbing to the channel. If you didn't need proof, if you didn't have proof before, you have it right there. Right there. My man, I think she should have pineapple my man for about to crash his semi on the highway. Shout out to Grey Pill. I see you. He says, my man in the truck. Facts, Grey Pill. Make sure you guys sub to Grey Pill channel. Mode, if you could drop Grey Pill. Or Grey Pill, you got a rent. You can drop your channel. Make sure you guys go subscribe over there. Sean Jackson. Shout out to you, Sean. He had a good point right here. She here to be like, ha, still got it, and be on her way.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Facts, man. Facts. Alfred Cohen's, I see you in the chat. Facts, Sean. This is the great comment right here. Larry made another one as well. I like y'all put game over in the chat. I like how we seeing that. Like I said, too needy. Facts, man. Fact, but just that right there. My man shouldn't be dry. Keep your eyes on the road. He got 50,000 pounds of auto engines in the back of his trailer, and he up here trying to get some trim. Ain't that a bitch? Let's get back to the video. She's just here to be seen. Validation.
Okay. Let's see.
Facts, Beanie.
Look.
Pineapple. I ain't got time for you. Puff pass. You supposed to be up here giving me all the attention.
See?
No.
Look at her, man. This is a validation. Y'all are spot on with it in the chat. This is a validation party.
Handler. Hello.
What's up, man? Hey,
What's up?
what you do?
Hi.
What y'all got going?
Well,
Pineapple. You know what?
This goddamn gremlin. Like, come on. I need that Charles Barkley soundbite. Are you kidding me? Did y'all see that shit? Do I need to
We got going. It's every Monday.
I'm sorry, one more time for the hairline, bro. This nigga, man. He gotta be dropping the N-bomb early.
What got going?
Well,
Pineapple. You know what we got going. It's every Monday. What is it? Monday and Wednesday?
Yep.
Don't get it mistaken. She cocky as shit. But these dudes, I gotta give it was some lame ass dudes. This dude up here got a lineup using a glass bottle last week. He up here trying to holler. What is going on? Adrian, I see you, bro. Mr. Chino says, who is his barber? Oh my God, man. These nuts. He said these. He looked like my man. Let's get back to it. Well, I think we only got one call left. I believe this is the last call, and this is my favorite call. And I watched Thon's reaction to this yesterday. He didn't even have this one in here. And I saw this like, okay, this is how we end it right here. I believe this is the last call. It might be one other one.
That's fine.
Melly, she can't be serious.
Oh.
Man.
Here come the simp. Before the last call, we got a simp.
Ryan, we need to see your face if you want to talk. People, they're talking mess. They're like, this is why men date younger women.
Younger women. That's funny.
Oh, look at the shade.
We don't even know what I don't even know what that means.
Stop the cap. Why you always lying? Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
Did y'all see the shade in her eye? Shout out to Grey Pill. Make sure you guys subscribe to Grey Pill. Did you guys see the shade? Project Leroy, you saw that? The shade in her eye. And that wasn't the first time. I think she said it earlier and I just kind of glossed over it. But she did not like that young. She's like, oh, I don't even know what that means. Bitch, you know what that means. 30-something. You wasn't even confident. You were so insecure about your age you wouldn't even tell it. I don't even know what that means. Stop the cap. He said, what Mona D got here? He said what he said. Facts. Larry, falling in love with her face and not challenging her character. Simp level. Facts, Larry. And you stated that comment earlier. I grabbed it, but the chat moved a little bit too fast for me. Larry said earlier, dude, you got her attention. He was like one or two guys that actually had her attention for a second. Challenge her. But he wouldn't, man. He was too busy simping out there in Philly. He giving all the Philly cats a bad name for that, man. Shout out to Philly.
They're saying you're too serious. I don't know.
We got one simp caller. She's triggered fact, Neo.
See if Ryan got some light. Ryan, you got the light?
This is a simp caller right
You know
here.
she don't want nothing.
Well, you don't want nothing. You don't got no light.
I know, Melly.
Big trigger.
You know this girl is on her playing with people, man.
How is she playing? How is you want to tell me somebody came correct so far? That's what you want to tell me.
Again. I'm sorry.
A lot of dudes tried, you know what I'm saying, but she ain't giving them no chance. You know what I'm saying? Like she just shooting them down. Ma'am, you beautiful. You a black queen outlet, but you just got to give people a chance. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, stop the simping. Stop the simping, first of all. Second of all, he is true. He is true that she need to give these guys a bit of a chance. But there's also a third thing right here. Nigga, you in the dark. You not confident enough to have your ass on screen. Ain't nobody trying to hear you, bro. And you could be 1,000% correct. But if you're not man enough to say it with your chest, and more importantly in this situation, say it with your face, fuck out of here. Oh, in the court, oh, you should give somebody a chance. Shut the fuck up and grow a goddamn pair. Excuse my language this early in the morning. But that irritated me, man. Yes, she probably should give someone a bit of a chance, but not you, motherfucker, because you're not man enough to even put yourself on the screen. Oh, crying ass. He gonna cry in the car. he gonna cry in the car. Shout out to Real Sim House. I see you. What are we doing here?
If you're not attracted to
Sniveling
someone,
ass.
you can't give them a chance. I'm sorry.
Roger that, but you got but you got to at least talk to him, sweetheart. You ain't even talking to him.
Facts, Larry.
I know what I like physically. And
But you a beautiful black queen, though. I got to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? You beautiful for real, but just give people a chance, man. Just give people a chance, because you got dudes out here that really trying to talk to you. Melly, you be serious for sure. I love you, man, for real. But, man, please just give people a chance, man. That's all we want. We just want a chance.
Man, he sound like he in the closet in the dark, knitting a dress. Tears all over the needles, man. Grayfield says that voice sounds so familiar. Grayfield probably know who this is. I have no clue. His old simp ass. Like Larry said, he was going off in the right direction, but had to turn simp. Ain't this a bitch? Tongue-tied contestant. Facts, Project Leroy. Facts.
Oh, man. Okay, thank you, Ryan.
Y'all take care.
You too.
I know who that is. So see, y'all about to open a can of worms. I don't even know. see, we got a mystery going on. We
Guys,
found
what is going on tonight?
Oh, you don't like nobody, man. Shut the fuck up. Like, oh my God, man, it's pathetic. Sean Jackson said it's pathetic. Facts. Sheila Shipley, good morning. Excuse my cursing such early in the AM, but I'm disgusted.
Well, that's the point of the show, Prince.
That's the whole point. So it's no.
Yeah. Ice cold. Hello.
Oh, this the last one. This the last one. Shout out to Woody Whoop. I can't read all that. Woody Whoop. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Girl, y'all see this, man? is that Percy Sweetwater, bro? As soon as this clip started, I was like, what is this nonsense? This nigga calling in from the hospital on goddamn life support. Let's get to the video.
Oh no.
Are you at the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on? You good?
Yeah, I suffered an asthma attack about 2 days ago. So,
bro, you should be resting up.
You feel better?
Yeah, I feel better to talk now.
Nice.
So I tried to get on here.
Bro, hold up.
How you doing, though, Dora?
Okay. I'm doing good. How are you?
First of all, she's not feeling this dude, obviously. Second of all, he get on here looking like a hairy thumb. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? This dude is fresh off an asthma attack. I didn't even know asthma attacks could send you to the hospital as an adult. It's showing my ignorance. I assumed that asthma was more of a youth-related illness. Of course, people can have it as adulthood, in adulthood. But you got I'm sorry, get back to the video. Hard stop. Facts.
Take it one day at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So how long you been living out in Houston?
Excuse me?
How long you been living out in Houston?
Facts,
for about 3 years.
Okay, I got a sister. She stays in Dallas. I got a cousin. Still in Houston, Beaumont area. So I visit quite both cities quite often. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at these comments.
Oh, I can't even see them.
Oh, okay.
This comment says,
well,
that comment says he might die if he get pineapple. Dude needs to work on his health, not his mouthpiece. Facts. Jenny said he's in the hospital hiding from his wife.
Just pray that you get well and that you get a speedy recovery, and I'm gonna have to pineapple that.
They say you can pineapple him because he's gonna die.
That's it. That's the last video. When I watched that last night, because I watched Thon's reacting, but I didn't see that clip, but I just went further on. Let me see what we got in here. And I seen that I was in my house dying laughing at that shit. This dude got one lung and he up here trying to get him some trim. Bruh, get your lungs together. Do some breathing exercises. And COVID probably ain't helping. Please, Pineapple Charlie Ray. She's not even paying attention to him. Facts. And she like, he in the hospital. As soon as I saw that shot, I was like, why is dude in the hospital? Why is he calling in from a hospital? Why is he calling in from hospital? That's a cold pineapple. Ice cold, baby, just like his name. That juice says, doctor, turn your head right and calm. And this dude up here, man, is in the hospital bed, calling into his show, trying to get some. Not even from the area, but... Bro, you need to soundbite your own. That's so funny. I've been thinking about soundbite because I notice I say facts a lot. Have my own sound effect on the board, man. That's funny. What does Laserpad say? Laserpad says, not even lying. When I first saw someone type in pineapple, I thought they were talking about the woman on the left hair. That's so funny, man. That's so funny, man. Oh, I love that reaction. I need to do more reactions to the Pineapple Show. Not that it's necessarily that good. Smoke Talk, I see you. It's just that it makes me laugh that much. I get way too much enjoyment out, especially that last one, man. Especially that last one. My man got COVID and half a lung left, hawking up loogies. Hawking up loogies, but he going on my last ounce of strength. Let me try to get some. What y'all said in the comments here. Jenny says, asthma will send you to the hospital if you're overweight. I've had asthma for years and I've never been to the hospital. Okay, facts. See, and that's telling them, like, you can see from the picture, my man was a little bit overweight. So yeah, he Alfred Cohen's that Kawhi Lab. Oh, I like that, man. Dude got pineapple while getting a Oh man, y'all are too much. Y'all killing me. She should said, let's see here. Dude got pineapple. She should send him those flowers and get better soon. Facts. Bang! It's good. Lavelle Crawford was on pineapple. Oh my God. Hey, you must just be doing that just to do it, man. That was good. I appreciate you. Shout out to Derek Gang. Shout out to Ohio, man. Shout out to Double O. Our super chat sponsor for 2 days in a row, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. It's almost 9:30 Eastern time. I'm gonna go ahead and get out here. Famous last words. I sure would like some trim before I go. Facts! Bang! It's good! Watch Gamer is reading my mind, man. You in the hospital recovering from asthma 2 days ago. An asthma attack that was so severe, it sent you to the hospital. Bruh, if you're gonna be doing anything, man, you need to be doing some crunches or some shit. What is going on? Pineapple over a broken heart. Fact, or yeah. Well, how about this, Project Leroy? Dying over a pineapple. Not even a local pineapple. Project Leroy. He said, yeah, because sometimes I got a sister in Dallas, and I'm not even familiar with Texas like that, but I know Dallas and Houston is like a 3-hour difference or something like that. They're not anywhere close in proximity whatsoever. This is a great way to start my day. Thanks, Mr. Cooper. No doubt to you, Laser Pants. Appreciate all you guys. I'm about to get out of here. Aunt Jenny, Jay Dillinger, Smoking Talk. What Aunt Jenny says, I had someone call into the show after his wife had given birth. I only realized when I asked to speak to her, and he was Guys, some guys don't care, man. They don't care, bro. Make sure you like the video on the way out. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully I can get your day started off right if y'all headed to work. And if you want to quit, hit this replay and let me be the devil on your shoulder. I'm on your shoulder. Quit that job, bro. You don't need it. Even though you probably need it. Don't listen to my nonsense. Appreciate you, Boosh, for joining the Do Better Squad. And I will catch you guys likely tomorrow. Even though I want to quit because it's a lot of work. But I won't. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. Catch y'all tomorrow.